Here I'll be showing the cinematic editor in the screenshots control tab and the screenshots and cinematics controls. Go ahead and click the take cinematic button. This will open up our cinematic editor. Go ahead and full screen this so we're not going to be working in Revit anymore. And I'm just going to back out and try to find a nice spot to start the cinematic. For the cinematic, we're just going to fly kind of to this intersection and then make a right turn and go down the street. I'll keyframe the time of day for all of this so you can kind of see how that works. So we're going to start right about here. Let me change my time of day to right before the sun rises, so right about here. And click on the timeline and add a node there. Now I'm going to go ahead and fly forward down to the intersection. To about here. I'm going to go ahead and change the time of day to be right about here. I don't want the lights to go off in the building, so let's leave the lights on in the building. And right there. Go ahead and make the right turn. Fly forward a little bit. And let's go ahead and let's try to straighten up on this road to right about here. Let's change our time of day actually. Let's make it a little bit later in the day now. So right there. And let's add that to the timeline. Let's fly down to the end of the street. And we'll end it down over here. Let's go ahead and actually have the sun setting for the ending. So let's change our time of day again. And the sun goes down. Let's make sure it gets just right as it sets, so right there. And add that to the timeline. Now we can click the play preview button, and this will show us what we're going to be rendering out. Kind of gives you a good chance to go through and see the timing of everything. And this last section right here is going pretty slow, so we'll go ahead and speed that up by a couple seconds. So we can go ahead and pause our preview. I'm just going to drag this on the timeline to a new spot, and that will change the time. Now we can go ahead and preview it again to see how it looks. And as we get to this last section, it looks better. It's a couple seconds faster, so that will work. You can actually drag this little blue arrow on the timeline as well to scrub through everything. Let's go ahead and render this out. Our render options, so for video quality we have draft, medium, and high, and our resolutions are 480, 720, and 1080p. So let's pick 1080 and high and go ahead and click save. Now we can give our file a name, so let's say example video, and save. We'll save over the previous one, yes. And now the rendering will start. I'll be back once this is finished. And here is our rendered video. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope it was informative, and I hope you enjoy using Fuzor.